next best idea? What would be the creative input that you would have to make a good ghost story?
Make it good. The one thing I really, again, I was watching The Exorcist just the other day, the original, and I just there's something, it gives me like chills just to even think about it and talk about it, because it's just so simple. There's the one thing that gets me the most are these thrills that are like sort of like jarring. It's like this jarring movie watching experience, and I get it. Like, I understand the intention is to like scare the crap out of you. Like, that is like we are gonna. It's almost like this sort of like testosterone. Like, we are gonna make this is the scariest movie ever, and it's more of like somebody coming up to you and like going behind you and grabbing you and saying boo. It's not really scary. It's like, it's alarming. It's frightening. It's like, it's jarring, and it's not like a pleasant experience. Your heart races. You just, oh my god, and they say, oh yeah, I scared you. It's not really scary. To me, scary is that sort of like, those nightmares you have where you can't wake up and you're trying to call for help and someone is slowly approaching you, and it's like sitting with it in a meaningful way. And I think with The Exorcist, there's a meaning, and same with The Shining and Jacob's Ladder, another great movie that really inspired me at a very formidable age. Those movies have like a sense of substance, and their style. Yes, there is like a, they have a pedigree, and they have a William Friedkin and Stanley Kubrick. I mean, they're some of the finest filmmakers that have worked, but they're also, it's just like this simple, it's story, it's good acting, it's not having these, I don't know, I would say, like, in my humble opinion, I think there should be a return to sort of the almost psychedelic horror, psychedelic, psychological, the kind of like unsettling, horror that's not just these like, everybody likes to look at good-looking people, so I think that'll never stop with film. But sometimes it throws you off a little bit. Watching The Exorcist, it's like everybody looks like real people. There's characters there. There's not like just like these very polished, I don't know.
Well, no, I'm with you. The idea, it seems like today, is that you have to be attracted. The girls have to be attracted to the boys, and the boys have to be attracted to the girls.
Yeah, gotta draw them, both together
to be able to see.
So everybody can have like an orgy in the movie theater. I don't understand what the point is.
Really, I mean, why they put ghost hunters with girls as big busty girls, doing this. That's not the reality. You look at, looking at reality as somebody like me. I'm reality. I am what people look like. Yeah. Normal, matter of fact, type of person.
But
they don't want to see something like that. I have recently interviewed somebody who went on an interview for a program, and they said, well, we need you to wear glasses, because she was going to be the only girl. We need you to wear glasses and have your hair up in a ponytail, where she is such an attractive young lady, and she's going, why? Well, we need you to look like the smart, brainy one. You know about ghost hunting, but we need you to be the smart, brainy one. And I'm going, wow, why would you do that? But it's because that's what they want people to see in their programs. And going back to ghost hunters, they used to have Donna. And Donna was an attractive young girl, but she realized that, hey, I'm doing this because I like doing it, but I don't want to do it because it's part of the acting gig and all that kind of stuff, and so she left for a while. And I don't know if that's really the reason or what, but it seems like it kind of fell into place when I was told that was the reason. But it's, making movies and making TV series, it has to be what kind of a audience you can attract, so you have to have nice looking guys, you have to have nice looking girls, but it doesn't fit into the realm of what's really going on out there,
Yeah, and I wonder if it's people that are just doing it because they're told to do it, because they're told that these marketing works in such a, I don't know, I'm not pretending to know anything about what goes into all of that. I just know that my opinion as a fan and as someone who watches a lot of movies and TV, sometimes it, of course, is very distracting when someone is too good looking, where it's like, that just doesn't happen necessarily. Of course there's people involved. So, but you know, I don't know, if you look at movies that have really hit the, what do you call it, the zeitgeist of, like the Blair Witch, those are just regular, I mean, say what you will about the movie, but like the people, the actors in it, they're not models, they're just regular looking people. Same with Paranormal Activity, at least the first one. You know, they're just...
And then let's go back to The Shining. Who would have thought to put those two people as the main characters? I mean, they're not a busty woman, they're not an attractive man, they're just, you know, they tried to make them look normal, you know. And I think that that helped a lot to make that movie great, because Jack Nicholson, not only he's just scary just to be around, I'm sure, you know, but you look at him and there's always, you know, this sneaky little demon in there, You
No
know,
makeup required, I guess, with that guy. But
you know, and it's
yeah.
just such a great movie though. Like you said, it's so real, it's so down to earth, it's so normal, you know, and you could see somebody getting sucked into this house, this, you know, building this thing and getting, you know,
Yeah, the
put
madness
into it.
is what's scary. And then, you know, I think, you know, mental illness is an issue that's pretty close to me. And you know, I've had, not bouts of it personally necessarily, but I've, you know, we've all had those moments where we're like, am I losing my mind? Like you don't like not being able to trust your own thoughts and what you see and hear
Sure.
is a very lonely place.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're out on the moon, like whoa. And I've had like little glimpses of that where I'm like, this is scary. This is real fear. And I think that can be played with in so many different interesting ways that you don't. Just that story, I'm sure the book conveys that too, where it's just like going mad, you know.
And so many movies are like that. The Amityville Horror. You know, you remember that one where he went crazy in the same house and somebody killed, you know, his family or all these people or whatever, you know, same type of thing. He got sucked up into it.
Well, The Conjuring, that's about that.
And The Conjuring is another one,
Yeah.
you know, and...
Good old-fashioned throwback movie, I think.